Gio, what's up? Hello, 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 hello. Thanos Car. K4000, how's it going? Welcome to a mini live stream. Yeah, wow, notifications went out on this one. That doesn't always happen. Have you heard about Barry becoming negative Flash? Yeah, I was gonna do a video on that today, but I don't know. I just didn't really feel like I had too much to say about it. But no, I mean, what I will say about that is it does look really, really cool. I don't know, when I first saw, I think I saw YVR Shoots or Hollywood North post a picture on Twitter, and I don't know, I just love how sinister Barry looked, if you know what I mean. Really, really sinister. I don't think that was even Grant Gustin under the suit. I mean, I could be wrong. Obviously, it's meant to be, but it just looked really... It looked really, I don't know, evil. I mean, I don't think they're going to do like a actual negative Speed Force twist on it. I think they're going to kind of apply the idea of him going like the negative Speed Force, if you know what I mean, the Flash, but incorporate it with Bloodworks powers maybe. But I don't think it's going to be actually Barry, you know, because you've already seen what the effects of the negative Speed Force, you know, are like, you know, last season with Nora, and how they were running through the negative Speed Force at the end of last season. So that's actually what the negative Speed Force is like. So I think this is just more of a comic book accurate depiction, if you will, of what it would look like, you know, on somebody like Barry. I've got to dip in and out in a couple of seconds to avoid Titan spoilers. No worries, Jalen. I don't think we have spoke about any of that yet, but I mean, good luck for the comment section. I'm sure somebody will ask something. Okay, yeah, so people already asking. This is a big question. So yeah, spoilers, I guess, for if anyone hasn't seen Titans episode 4. I won't mention what happened. How can I do that without... How can I talk about it without talking about it? I don't know. Do I still watch The Flash? Well, not right now because it's not out at the moment. I mean, so that... I don't know. That's a weird question. I covered all of last season, but, you know, season 6 isn't out till... well, I was about to say this month... Well, next month, but it's almost this month. Have you seen the Bloodworks set photos? The CGI form? Yep. It looks like they're going to do a pretty big boss battle. It looks pretty funny with the guy on stilts, though. That's the way it is. Like movie magic and all that. Well, TV magic, but... what do I think will happen with Jason and Slade in Titans? I don't think, if, you know, a lot of people are saying like Red Hood already. I don't think that's going to happen like this episode or anything. I think that the season could kind of somewhat end for Jason Todd like that, but I think he would just be beaten up. I think he'll be questioned a little bit by Slade. I think, you know, we had this Deathstroke teaser last week some point, and he was saying, you know, I told Dick Grayson if he would ever start the Titans again, I would kill each and every single one of them. I think he might be saying that to Jason Todd, but then again, it could just be a kind of a separately recorded monologue, so I don't know. But either way, I think he's just gonna use it. He's gonna use Jason as a kind of bait to get the Titans in. That's what he wants. Am I going to review Pennyworth now that the whole first season is out? Yeah, I think I said I was going to do a season overview. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, to be honest, even though I had access to the whole season before it was even finished, but I don't know, I fell off it. Not because it isn't good, but I just was honestly preoccupied with other things. I know that may sound weird to some of you, but honestly, I just didn't watch it. But I know it's a really good show. I've heard nothing but good things about it in the later episodes, and I think I got past the point where I thought, oh, I was meant to make this video, oh, I was meant to make that video at the mid-season mark. I said I was going to do a mid-season review or something like that, and since I wasn't even up to date then, I just thought, oh, screw it, I've already fallen off the ball, so I think that just rippled throughout the season, so here we are. I mean, I would have to catch up on almost most of the season to do a last episode or season overview review thing. How do I think Arrow will die? God, I have no idea. That's just so hard to call. It has to be something really badass though. I don't want him to be like killed just in battle, like subsequently from like a incoming blast from some random villain in a Crisis or something like that. I want him to kamikaze, if you know what I mean. I want him to run into a freaking run up. I don't know how they're gonna do I mean, I know the Anti-Monitor is huge. And with what concept art they gave him and how big like the hero is against the Anti-Monitor in the scale, he would just get stepped on. But I want him to do something badass. I don't know. Bet you a $5 Oliver doesn't die. So yeah, I mean you're right there, and you're also not right in a way. I think he will die, but you're also right in saying that he won't in terms of he's going to live on in this paradise dimension, right? But I think they will stick to their guns in terms of how the Monitor said he's going to die, or I think when he says figuratively or something that he's going to die, I think maybe it will literally happen. I don't know. This is what I mean. It's so hard to call. I'm not going to pretend that like I know exactly how it's going to happen, so that's frankly impossible to. But I think he will. I think he'll be dying and the Monitor will just freaking... I don't know how to explain that, how he crosses over to the paradise dimension either. It's really hard to figure that out. George, you need to talk about the Umbrella Academy. I was actually looking over some notes today. I have an idea for an Umbrella Academy video, but there's absolutely nothing to say about Season 2 right now. I'm kind of just waiting till I can put out a video on it. But I just got a super chat from Corey Timmons. Thank you very much, man. But you say, am I still banned from the live chat? I guess not. I don't know. What live chat? This chat? I didn't even know you were banned. I don't know. Did you do something to annoy one of the mods? That's news to me, Corey. Either that or my memories are, like a goldfish, which it usually is. Yeah, I should do reviews on the DC animated series. You know what? That would be cool. I really do like the DC animation movies, or like whether you're on about the series as well, like Young Justice. But I'm just not up to date with everything. It's really hard to like, I don't know, watch every single series in the whole world, if you know what I mean. I mean, I have other interests completely outside DC or Marvel, if you know what I mean. And, whether that's watching things on Amazon Prime like Vikings or Preacher or this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, in my spare time, I don't know. It's just hard to balance everything, but maybe one day. But that's, I get asked all the time about Young Justice, but I just, just didn't watch it. Do you think that they should remake the last episode of Gotham? No. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but what's the point of remaking it? It was good. It was alright. I mean, I don't know if I would say it was great, but it was good enough for me. There's definitely things that were missing that I would have included and stuff. No worry, Bugs T. Got to go do some important things. Do you think them pulling in an older Bruce, Nora using Shui, and the Arrow spin-off could potentially ever result in a Batman Beyond show? Way too early for something like that, I think. I mean, that would be really cool. It really would. But, if that was going to happen anytime in the next year or something, the CW said they were eyeing up a new series a while ago, and now we found out that they're doing the Star City 2040. Apparently, Canary spin-off. Well, it's gone to a backdoor pilot, and apparently the pilot's already been ordered or something. I mean, I don't know. It's conflicting reports. I don't know. Either way, it's basically low-key happening. It's high-key happening in one way, but low-key, it will probably be brought to a series order, right? So yeah, I wouldn't expect a Batman Beyond, anytime soon. Plus, I don't even know if they would do that anyway, just in terms of the brand. Like, even though it's Batman Beyond and not Batman, like Batman Now, like the more visited Batman, I still don't know if they would be a bit sensitive on that. Do you think Robin and Dawn will get together? No. I really don't think so. I think that'd be a bit too... considering that Hank and Dawn were together for a little bit, then that kind of crashed and burned, and then... she was with Dick, and then that crashed and burned, and then she went back to Hank, and then if she went back to Robin, he's not Robin anymore. If she went back to, Dick Grayson, that would just be weird. I don't really like. I know some people really do like it, but I don't really like, Dick Grayson and Dawn together. I think Hank and Dawn really match. I think Hank wouldn't know what to do without Dawn, to be honest, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. They're a badass duo. Let them be together. But I know I've seen some people stand Dick and Dawn, and I'm just like, I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh man, that's a good question, Lethal. What is more exciting for me, the Batman with Robert Pattinson or Joker with Joaquin Phoenix? I hate choosing, man. I'm like the most indecisive person you'll ever meet when it comes to just making the most basic decisions. I don't know if what my brain's instantly telling me is I don't want to make that decision because it's not like I've seen a trailer for the Batman. If you asked me this 2 years ago when both were announced, let's say around the same time or something, I probably would have said Joker because there was no trailers out for anything at the time. But now I don't know. I feel like I'm excited for Joker, but I'm really, really excited for Matthew Reeves, the Batman. So I don't know, man. I don't want to choose. Obviously... they're just so different because obviously one's an Elseworlds film. It's like a heavily hard R-rated movie. We've got so much footage of Joker. I know what it's about now. I kind of, covering it so much, know a lot about it just going into it. Whereas the Batman at this stage is a bit more of another kind of excitement. Whereas, I love the cast so far. I love the fact that we've got Matt Reeves on board. I love the idea of how this is most likely, 99.98% a reboot. I know some people hate that, but I'm just really excited for it. So technically speaking, long story short, I think I would say I'm more excited for the Batman, but that's only because it's so far off. We don't know too much about it. Whereas the Joker, don't get me wrong, I'm probably just as excited, but it's I'm going to watch it this week, right? Wait, this week? Yeah, this week. Holy shit. If you love your fans, then please heart some comments. I do heart comments. My voice just broke then. I do. I do. I honestly do. I don't want to spam it. I kind of heart comments, which I think, it's like, oh yeah, that's a cool comment. They left a really nice insight, and I don't know. Just if I'm talking about, Titans episode 4 in my review, and then somebody leaves like a really cool comment. It doesn't have to be massively. It could just be like, oh, I freaking loved Aqualad or something like that. I might comment that, but then again, I don't know. I'm not always there to like comment. Heart every single last comment. I feel like it would take away from the heart as well if I hearted every single comment. But I do it. Because I know there's some channels that literally heart every single comment that they have. And I think, as much as that is cool for them, I think it kind of makes it less cool if everyone has a heart, I think the special thing from me is if I try and comment back to you guys. That's a bit more personal. So that's what I try and do. Not that it's that amazing, me replying to you. With Canada Grass, leak photo, and the scene descriptions, do you think it's possible that they will kill off Ralph in the episode just before Crisis? Or do you think that that's just setting up a cliffhanger? I don't think so. I don't think Dibney will go. That would be very interesting, though. That would genuinely surprise me. Let me put it that way, if they did that. Really, that would genuinely surprise me. But, you know, on a different topic, guys, have any of you seen the Birds of Prey posters? There's been 4 of them. They're like Harley-oriented Birds of Prey posters that came out today. I don't have them shown this live stream because I'm disorganized like that. But apparently we're getting a trailer for Birds of Prey tomorrow. Hopefully, if it comes out at a decent time, I'll be able to do a breakdown on it. I might just react to it and give my thoughts post-reaction like I used to. Because I used to just react to trailers and then give a little bit of a breakdown at the end of it. But now I tend to go more over quality over quantity, if you know what I mean. So I want to do a decent breakdown, but I don't have a lot of time because it's my birthday in the next couple of days. So I'm just thinking, that was obviously a hint. But no, I'm just thinking I might just do a quick breakdown on the end of the reaction. Casey, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate that. No question. I'll try and keep an eye out for a question if you forgot to put one or if you didn't even know. I mean, guys, you can, if you super chat, don't forget that you can put questions there. I mean, for all I know, Casey just wanted to donate there just to show his support for the channel. But if you want to get your question guaranteed to be answered or whatever on the live streams, you can donate via super chat, which is that little $sign. It's not available in every single country. But if it's not, you can, at the top of my description, I do have a link to my Streamlabs page, so hopefully it will appear there. But thank you very much, Casey, for the $5. Corey, why has there been no trailers for Titans episodes? So this year for Titans, it seems for their promo, they're not doing any... well, yeah, as you said, no trailers or any kind of promo material like that. I mean, for the first couple of episodes, it looks like they were just doing clips, like little previews for the following episode, but I think that stopped around episode 2 or 3. I think it stopped episode 2. Yeah. I could be wrong. But I don't think, I think maybe I think what they're going to do is they're going to put out various promo material throughout the season. So recently we got a Deathstroke trailer, where it wasn't really a trailer, it was more of like a promo character, spot, just kind of foreshadowing what's to come. So I think that's what they're going to do. But yeah, as to why they're not doing trailers, I think maybe there's not much point in it, that they don't see much point in it. And plus last year, I'm not a fan of trailers that show so much and spoil so much, but yet again, with Titan Season 1, they barely displayed anything in their trailers, apart from the Batman vs. Robin trailer for the last finale episode. They showed a lot in that trailer, and that was really cool. So to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they do still do a finale trailer for this season, just because they'll want to hype it up. I can imagine what's going down with Deathstroke, Nightwing, and the Titans towards the finale is going to be epic, so I'd be very surprised if they didn't come out with some kind of promotional trailer. I don't think so, Joe. In terms of your question there. Why haven't you done a review on Avengers Endgame? I have. You haven't been looking. No, yeah, I've done a whole review. Favorite Arkham game? I'd probably say Origins. It's kind of an unpopular opinion. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up. Would you ever consider playing some games-related content, either in video form or stream? Yeah, Killer Moth. I've actually got a stream set up. I was planning to do it quite a while ago, but I just didn't get around to it. To be honest, this is me, guys. I plan things, or I want to do things, but through lack of planning, it just doesn't happen. So yeah, I don't know. I have a, if you join my Discord server, guys, I think the link. Yes, I think that's the relevant link. I've got a link in my description. We have a Minecraft server. I have a Minecraft realm. If any of you guys like Minecraft, you can join the realm. And I might do in the future just a Q&A where I do exactly what I'm doing right now, but I just do it through playing a game. I don't know. But I don't ever plan to be like a full-on gaming channel. That's more just a, a little addition to these live streams. But Amir, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate that. I read that Tom Cavanaugh is playing Pariah in Crisis. That is correct. Is this another evil version of Evil Wells? I read that back to front from 37. Can you confirm this? So no, I can't confirm absolutely anything. As for Pariah, we don't really know. There's different speculations out there. Some people are even saying that this swashbuckler Indiana Jones type Wells that we're getting this season on Team Flash could somehow turn into him or something like that. But I think that would mimic a bit too much of an undercover kind of thing we've seen before. So I think you're right in saying or speculating that Pariah would already be Pariah, but as a Wells, if you will, from another Earth. But is it an evil Wells from another Earth? There is no word on that. I would say yes. As you know, I think if he looks, some people are saying that it might not even be Wells, like a Wells. But in my mind, if it's if it's Tom Cavanaugh playing the role, then Pariah is a Wells of another Earth. But that's unfortunately Amir, and it's also a good thing at the same time. That's all we really know about stuff with Crisis on Infinite Earths. There's not too much to know. And I think Mark Guggenheim actually said today, when he was asked, is there any more surprises or information on Crisis on Infinite Earths coming up? Or is that all we're going to get with what we've been given? Which is, quite a bit so far, in my opinion. We've been already given the Superman reveal, Tom Welling's Clark Kent reveal, other things like that. And he says, well, if I can help it, there would be no more surprises. But he's not in control of that. So, yeah, there are going to be more surprises in the future. Hey, Boba, have you heard that there is going to be an Obi-Wan series? Yes, I've spoken about this before. I am so excited for it. Some people are thinking 8 episodes is too long, but I trust that they'll write some relevant material for Obi-Wan in his time in between there, episode 3 and 4. I don't believe his sole time was spent on Tatooine. I mean, they could obviously spend quite a few of the episodes on Tatooine, but that doesn't mean that he didn't go off somewhere to handle some business. I don't know. But who knows? But yeah, they've got a director now. I believe Ewan McGregor himself is producing the series, is acting as a producer. Rex Road, why do you hate the Arrowverse? If I hated the Arrowverse, would I really cover the Flash or Arrow? I don't hate the Arrowverse. That's just a dumb comment. I don't know where you gathered that either. I mean, I've got one good guess. Maybe you got that from my video recently where I said why DC Universe is better than the Arrowverse, but that's honestly just a video of me comparing the two universes. I say at the beginning of the video, I watch and I love both of them, but I just prefer the DC Universe. Just how some of you guys are big Batman fans, but I'm sure some of you prefer Marvel. I don't know. That's all that video was. But I know a lot of people went away from that video saying, "Oh, Boba, you're an Arrowverse hater." No, I'm not. I just said like why I think DC Universe does a better job, and I think the CW would do a lot better job if they made their episodes 22 episodes down to 15. Jordan. I left a super chat and he didn't see it. Really? Did you leave it on Streamlabs? Maybe let me check Streamlabs. Because if you left a super chat, it doesn't display. Corey, Casey, and Corey again, and Amir have left super chats in this live stream. But I haven't seen anything from anyone else. Unless, well, I promise you that is all the super chats. So I'm just checking Streamlabs right now, which I am not so good at. Jordan. There you are. I see it. Sorry, I didn't get alerted for that. I, for some reason, can't hear the little Streamlabs. I think the Streamlabs thing for my stream is broken. Jordan, thank you very much for the $1, buddy. Sorry, I keep nearly needing to cough. Do you think that Titans Season 3 will have any Red Hood storylines? Not a huge plot involved, but maybe he gets resurrected, but the Titans have to stop him because he's killing criminals. What do you think? Also, love your content. Well, first of all, sorry, Jordan, for making you feel like I wasn't going to read it out, and thank you for pointing it out. I'll make sure to check this even if I don't get alerted in the future. But do I think that will happen? I think so, but there's so much talk. There's so much talk out there. Like, I personally thought that they should save it till next season. I think Jason, should maybe die next season, but it looks like he could be dying this season. Some people think as early as this episode coming up this Friday, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think, I think the middle kind of best answer there is that Jason will somehow die. And it'll kind of be a cliffhanger-esque kind of thing for his character towards the end of this season. If they really want to do it, they'll do it towards the very end of this season. Whether that's through a big Titans battle with Deathstroke and he kind of gets KO'd in that. I have no idea. One thing I will say, Jordan, is that I don't think they're going to do it through the Joker. I think, well, not everyone can agree on this, but I think people who know enough about it can agree that they wouldn't do it through the Joker for a million different reasons, but the most obvious being, yes, the Joker was kind of previewed in Titans last season, but it was just like Batman, and how Greg Walker, one of the showrunners, said they have limitations, like they can't use Batman, they also won't use the Joker. Like, we won't see the Joker crowbarring Jason. And if we did see him do it, it would be done in such a way that it would do an injustice to that scene. Like, for example, they would shoot it from behind. You wouldn't see the Joker's face. You might see it from such a shadowy angle. And I think people would rage if we didn't actually see the Joker do that to him, So I think, whether Deathstroke kills him and they do it in a different way like that would be really interesting. But throughout Season 3, you would have to think they would incorporate Curran Walter's Red Hood. But the interesting thing that a lot of people have also brought up is, why would he be called Red Hood if he's not getting crowbarred by Joker? Because he took on that alias because it was, obviously once upon a time, in some origins, the Joker's alias as well, one of his former names, before he even became the Joker. So yeah, I don't know. I guess, I trust these writers. Some of the writers they've got for DC Universe are absolutely fantastic. I believe, I can't remember the name of the writer for the latest episode, Aqualad, but he wrote an amazing episode, I think it's last season as well. So I hope that answers your comment. Thank you for the $1, buddy. Sorry for the long-winded answer. That's just what I do. But yeah, I hope that did something. Oh, well, there you go, Jordan. With the Joker movie coming up, I doubt they would be allowed to use him anyway. That's kind of, the diluting the brand, not liquidating, diluting the brand kind of thing. Yeah, they don't, that's why they have restrictions in place. If a show ever says, like, they have restrictions, it's because of stuff like that. Could you do a top 10 Gotham outfit video? I don't think so. It would just be kind of random because I've never done anything like that before. I'm still thinking of doing like a top 10 villains or something like that one day of season 5. Or I don't know. What are my predictions for the Superboy episode? From the top of my head, maybe some. I don't know. I mean, we're going to see him escape. We're going to see him grab some Superman clothing. We're going to see him be like, wait, what? What's going on? This looks like the little symbol on my shoulder. Why does it look like that? I think it'd be really neat if we got like Mercy Graves or someone Lex Luthor related in that episode, and we got some Superman heavy references. That would be really cool. Have I seen Under the Red Hood animated movie? Yes, that is, to be honest, my favorite one. Yeah, it's my favorite DC animated film. With Jensen Ackles, right? Voicing Jason Todd. He was brilliant. I remember I was watching Supernatural at the time, and I was just like, I didn't even realize that was Jensen Ackles. And that's why, I don't know if you saw Jensen Ackles' Halloween costume last year, but it was Red Hood. And it looks so cool that everyone wanted him to do like a live action, Red Hood. Um, do I think Jericho is alive in present day? It's looking like it's not going to be the case. I think he is one of the sins of the old Titans, if you know what I mean. I thought maybe he would be, but I think one of the bad things, there's two kind of things that I think some people were getting a bit confused with, even myself at one point. There's a tragedy of the past, and there's the sins of the old Titans. So the tragedy is Aqualad, but the sins is most likely, it's got to be, Jericho. It's just got to be. I think, they're going to completely manipulate him. I think he's going to be coming in, and they might be a bit more transparent with him. They might be, but I think they'll still use him if, in whatever situation, let's say they could, I don't think they'll be necessarily this bad, but let's say he's about to die, or if there's an obvious situation where it looks like Jericho could die or something like that, the Titans might walk away. I don't know. That seems pretty damn evil, but I don't think it will come out as blunt as what I just said there. But if you think back to a couple of episodes ago in Titans, Dick was having a conversation with Donna, and he was saying how he effed up, and he was about to walk away. But that's when Donna said, it wasn't just you; it was all of us. So I think they all feel collectively very guilty about whatever happens to Jericho. Ravager said that, well, the thing is, I wouldn't trust everything Ravager says. I don't necessarily think Ravager's going to be used as a 100% Judas contract thing. Just going by stuff we've seen in, like, the set photos as well, we see Ravager suited up and stuff, and it seems like she's with the Titans. So maybe she does go to actually betray the Titans, but doesn't actually go through with it. But, she also said that her older brother died by the hands of her father. And some people think that's Grant Wilson, but I don't think Grant exists in this iteration. I think she was on about Jericho. So I think in the flashbacks, I know this sounds mega twisted, and I don't know if this will happen, but what if Deathstroke, because Ravager also said, Rose Wilson also said, he fell in, the reason why her father Deathstroke killed Jericho, or her older brother, if you will, was because he fell in with the wrong crowd. And what do we know is coming up? Well, we know that Jericho is gonna meet the Titans. Maybe he gets along with them. Maybe the Titans now, after feeling guilty about Aqualad, even though I guess they can't really blame themselves, maybe they truly can blame themselves when it comes to Jericho. Maybe there was a situation where they could have done something, but they didn't. And, that's going to haunt them. But some people have also pointed out how this is going to be like I think I completely agree with this. I think this is going to be an absolutely great. Not only is there a reason anyway, I know some people don't want to see why Dick Grayson was the way he was at the beginning of Titans in season 1. Really violent, really angsty, really just not maybe the Dick Grayson that you're used to. Well, one of the preceding reasons as to why Dick Grayson might be the way he became, not only because of Batman, is because maybe whatever happens to Jericho, it could really mess him up, because we know he primarily at the minute has manipulated Jericho in the Aqualad episode. He told him to go to the end of the store or check it out, and they're obviously gonna kidnap him. Emir, thank you again for another $5, man. You're being very generous. Jason Todd should be left for dead and saved by somebody else at the end, causing him to resentment against his former team for abandoning him. No Lazarus Pits. You know what? You might be on something there, because no matter what I think happens this season with Jason Todd into Red Hood, I don't know if I can imagine Lazarus Pits as well. I think no matter what, the core storyline's going to be written there. I think he's going to have this resentment, and he's going to have this. And they're already showing those characteristics with Jason Todd, like how he doesn't want to be left out of team meetings, and how when the original Titans went to go face Dr. Light, sorry, there's a fly. He was already suited up, and he was like, come on, man, just don't leave me out. Whatever you do, don't leave me out. And he is. So I think, as you're saying there, Amir, I think some fans are going to get triggered no matter what with what way Titans decide to do the Red Hood storyline, whether that's not through Joker killing him, whether that's not through killing him at all, whether he even gets the Red Hood name, and if he gets another name. I think no matter what, that's a pretty cool idea. What if the Titans? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna necessarily leave him for dead. Leave him for dead. But maybe they assume he dies. Maybe something happens with Robin where... I mean, there was this one time in the comics, actually. This would be pretty cool. Where Slade actually saved... I think he saved Aqualad because his body was essentially broken. I don't think Aqualad went evil or anything after that. But what if something happens to Jason Todd where he falls off something, a building top... His bones are broken, but Slade Wilson survives this season, and he, I don't know, and also saves Jason, and Jason becomes like a skewed version with this resentment against the Titans and Batman. I don't know. I think no matter what, it's gonna come out mighty different. I think it's gonna come out very different than what people will be expecting, and I'm already prepared for people to be like, look at what Titans did to the Red Hood storyline. They completely effed it up. I just think those people don't really understand the industry that well, and that they're not gonna be able to do it insanely accurately. Hey, Boba, I see that 69 people are watching. Oh, I see what you did there. Zamora. How's it going, Crocblock, man? Good to see you here. Sorry for smacking the mic right there. Titans. For some reason, I just got a notification for DC saying catch-up trailer. That's weird. Season 2 catch-up. Interesting. And DCU Titans literally just did a What Does Dick Want with Jericho. Interesting. All this Titans talk, guys. All this Titans talk. Let me double check if I've missed anything out. Nope. Doom Patrol is 100% better than Titans. Agree or disagree? Max G says. I would say I would 100% agree with season 1, but also not. Here's the thing: with season 2, Titans at a minute is killing it. They are really killing it. So I don't know if I would say that Doom Patrol is like 100% better than season 2, because not only is season 2 not finished, but it's also such a different show. That I love Doom Patrol. As I said before, it's probably one of my favorite comic book shows ever. But it is such a stylistically different show that I don't know if I can say, oh yeah, it's better than Titans. Should David Tennant be the Riddler? Yes. 100% yes. Will Aqualad return? I don't think so. Some people were saying that, but... some people are saying, oh, what if he returns back as like an evil Tempest or something like that? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like the way he was absolutely mowed over is definitive enough, Why did Slade kill Garth? I don't think it was necessarily as obvious as that. That scene was a bit weird in the way it was laid out, because you're going to have all these different opinions now. Some people were saying that Slade was trying to kill Jillian, because she's an Amazonian. Some people were saying that, she was trying to kill Donna, because obviously she's Donna Troy, Wonder Girl. But then some people were saying he was trying to kill Garth. The thing is, no matter what, if Garth didn't turn around, there was no moving in the way of Donna. There was absolutely no jumping in the way. Some people were saying that he was trying to save Donna, but, I neither agree nor disagree, because he just turns around. So even if he didn't turn around, the bullet was heading towards his back anyway. It was, heading towards his shoulder blade or something. So I honestly... It's hard to figure out who the contract was for. I don't think... A lot of people are saying Will Calder replace Garth. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as that right now. So yeah, but I'm going to end the stream in just a minute, guys, because I've been going for 40 minutes now. But I'll answer a couple more questions. Boba, notice me. I notice you, Ryan. Hello. I don't ignore anyone, by the way. Don't think that. Don't think that. I just, answer one question and miss a lot of other questions. Simple as that. The red wedding killed me, D says. Yep. I'll never forget watching it on TV. I think I might have been hand over mouth. I was literally like, oh my god. It was such a normal scene. You know, you think things are going well, and then boom. Like, man, you ain't seen nothing yet. What Titans character do I want to see added to the show? 100% Wally West. I want to see Roy Harper, don't get me wrong, but if I had a choice, Wally West, any day. I need a speedster on Titans. Give me a speedster. By the way, guys, before I go, actually, do you have any video suggestions? I have a few video ideas in the pipeline. Obviously, I've got reviews of like Titans to do, and we've got Arrow and the Flash coming up. But if any of you guys have got specific video suggestions, so instead of just saying, oh, a video on the Batman 2021, what do you want to see me make? Because I would make a video on the Batman 2021. Trust me, I would, if there was something to talk about right now. But maybe you want to see me talk about something specific about the Flash or the Batman or Titans. I don't know. But if you guys got any video requests, let me know before I go. Pennyworth, of course. Do a Red Hood's theory video. You know what I could do? I'll wait for this episode of Titans first, because we're most likely going to find out what happens with Jason. I should be able to watch that episode tonight, actually. Hopefully. But, of course, I can't talk about it till Friday. So, I'll be able to work on a theory video, I guess, depending on what happens, fairly early in advance. Doom Patrol Season 2 predictions. I've already done that, I think. I've done that. I've done like what villains we could see and like what could happen. I think I have. It was so long ago now. I'm covering everything, guys, like as of when it comes out. So if there's any news, don't worry, I'll automatically cover that. But if you've got any other kind of video suggestions, but that is one, Doom Patrol Season 2 predictions. But I kind of want to wait a little bit more for some more information. Do an old video on Bruce Wayne and Titans. Did he fight Slade in the past? I mean, I could do, but it's just like I have no idea. With video suggestions like that, did Bruce Wayne fight Slade in the past? I could do that video right now. It's just like I don't know. I know that may sound like, oh, you're not thinking hard enough, but honestly, we don't know. I mean, I would assume so, but I'm not in the writer's room, so I have absolutely no idea about the kind of expanded world building that they've got going on there. If we got given a clue, like an Easter egg, then sure, that might be enough for me to like go into like a theory video kind of thing. But I can't just say like, oh yeah, here's a whole video about how I think, Bruce Wayne faced Deathstroke in the past and why they, blah, blah, blah. That's impossible for me to do. I can't just spew that out. You can do a video about the new Arrow spin-off. I've already done a video about, it being announced, but I was thinking about that today. I was thinking of making a video about like, do people really want to see this? And what it could be about, what it could follow. I don't know. I might do that if I think about it a bit more. Just in terms of like where it could go in Star City 2040. I don't want to see her back in present day either. I mean, I don't personally want to see this show regardless, but, Should Amanda Waller be in Titans? Now, that would be interesting. I don't think so, not yet anyway, but, I could easily imagine an Amanda Waller in Titans, definitely. You could do a video about how Wally West will make his entry into Titans. That's a cool video idea. Because there's a lot of people wondering about, this is another thing that I might have to wait for more Easter eggs for. Just because, it's not completely, it's not completely defined if there was any kind of appearances from Wally in the past. But then again, they could easily write that in. They could literally have Dick Grayson say one episode, like that one time Wally came and helped us out with the Dr. Light thing, something like that. Then it's like, holy crap, Wally had a place in the Titan, that kind of thing. X Vortex, do a video on Negative Flash. I was going to do that today, but I just thought, I mean, I was going to. I don't know. I felt like the video would have been like several minutes long. I mean, you know what? If I have nothing else to do tomorrow and there's, you know, the Birds of Prey trailer, is coming out way too late, I might do that. But I don't know. I don't always want to do behind the scenes set videos because it's really spoilery for like most of the people watching it. If they even want to watch it, I guess they don't mind spoilers. But I don't know. I'm not so keen on doing behind the scenes set photos unless it's like something mad. I don't know, like Red Death was captured behind the scenes by, I don't know, someone like Canada Graphs, and I'm like, holy crap, I need to talk about Red Death coming to The Flash season 6. But, you know, the as cool as the negative looking Speed Force Barry Allen is, I don't really know what more I could say than what other people have already said. Boba, will you ever make any Marvel videos? So yeah, I definitely do want to make that transition because I started this channel making like Logan videos and stuff. You know, I think one of my most popular videos that has over 200,000 views on this channel is what happened in the Westchester incident in Logan, because they teased at that in the movie, as probably most of you already know. They didn't show any flashbacks of it, but I just did like an explainer video for all the people coming out the movie, thinking like, oh yeah, what did happen? Like, did Charles have a seizure? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I do want to do more Marvel videos. I'm just waiting for the right time, I think, to slowly transition into it. But also, I don't want to just make videos and then burn out on it. Like, I don't want to do a Marvel video and then another one and another one and then just stop doing them. So I kind of want to follow a groove. I want to find a groove. I mean, I did a Spider-Man video, but that was kind of just news. I was going to do a Spider-Man is back in the MCU and what this could mean video. But to be honest with you guys, at the end of the day, it's just really hard to figure out how to balance all this content. I think that's kind of what it is at the same time. But hopefully one day I will. I definitely want to do some Marvel, you know, MCU videos. At the end of the day, I really want to talk about the MCU. But I want my videos to be decent. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will do news videos, which are more off the cuff kind of videos, like just me just talking off the top of my head. But, you know, with videos recently, like, you know, I spent quite a while on that everything revealed in the extended Arrow Season 8 trailer. Instead of just being like, oh, this happened, that happened, I decided to put a bit more effort into it. Or like, you know, 5 reasons why you should watch, be excited for The Flash Season 6. You know, or other videos like why DC Universe is better than the CW's Arrowverse. I'd rather do more topical themed videos rather than just, oh, here's Bloodwork fighting the Flash behind the scenes, and this is what we're going to do and talk about for, I don't know, 13 minutes or so. I don't know, man. I'm going off a bit of that content. But, you know, that doesn't mean I don't like the Flash or anything like that. It just means that I'm getting interested in videos that take me a bit longer to make, if you know what I mean. Quality videos. But that's just me. I've been doing this for like almost 3 years now. So like reviewing shows every week and then also doing every minor detail that happens in between episodes it gets a bit tiresome. And that's why I don't think I'm even going to do trailer breakdowns this year for the Arrowverse shows. I think I'm just going to do reviews, and I think I might put the trailers in the review video. So I might talk about what's happening in next week's episode at the end of my episode review for like The Flash or something. I can't wait till you drop another Joker video because I see some more spoiler reviews and it's making me so excited. Personally, I'm avoiding everything spoilery. Unfortunately, though, my review won't be up until this Saturday because I'm not seeing it early or anything. Where I live, I'm seeing it like at an awful time. I've got Titans to do on Friday as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I prepare most of my Titans reviews before Friday because I get to see the episodes early, but I still need to gather screenshots. So I still need to do that, so I can't go and see it. I think it's showing like at 11 or something near me. But that's when around the time I'd be like preparing Titans, so I can't even watch Joker until late October 4th. which is annoying. Everyone will be seeing it before me. I know people are even seeing it on the 4th of October, which is making me cry. Curse you, Jurassic Dork. It's all his fault. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. Wow, what an interesting. Will you ever rank all the DC TV show pilot episodes? That's a cool idea, man. Never thought of that. Yeah, you'll be seeing it on the 3rd. Damn you. Have I seen The Boys, Jake? Yes, I have. I have indeed. How the Joker Made Me a Psychopath movie review. You know what? That's actually a pretty good title. Just to take the piss out of all the journalists who have not journalists, sorry, urinalists, or like some of the media. Why can't I talk today? Some of the media who are saying that it will cause violence. So I really like that title. Just like why Joker Made Me a Psychopath. And then just put a big middle finger up at the beginning of the video to all of the media people who were like, "Oh my god, did it actually happen?" Oh yeah, Jonah Hill wants 10 mil to be in the Batman. He's not even a main character. Well, I don't know. You could argue if he's Penguin or Riddler. I've heard Riddler actually might be the main villain. I can't remember if it's Penguin or Riddler. I think later reports were saying it might actually be Riddler. So Jonah Hill actually might be one of the main characters. I mean, I know what you mean because he's not the Batman. But yeah. Will Deathstroke remain the only villain to the end of Titans Season 2? So yeah, Deathstroke is a season-long arc, but I still wouldn't be surprised if they kind of throw in little tidbits like Dr. Light. Right, here's a very interesting question. Russell, will you do reviews for the CW's Batwoman? I don't know. So what I will do is I will review episode 1. I swear I'm becoming dyslexic. I will review episode 2 and 3. I don't know. I'll give it a chance. And I want to review them. Don't get me wrong. But if the series, and I'm saying this now, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If it's full of cringe and I'm really not enjoying it, I'm just not going to force myself to review something just for the sake of CW, fans watching my channel. Because, I'm going to review The Flash and Arrow, but I don't know. I know I have more of a Bat family-oriented audience as well, but I just still don't care. Like, if Batwoman is bad, I don't want to review it. This is why I don't review... However, don't misinterpret this. This is why I don't review Supergirl, Legends, or, Black Lightning I just don't have time for. Same with Supergirl. I've heard it's good, but I just fell off it where I thought it was bad. But this is why I don't review the other shows, because I don't enjoy them as much. So yeah, hopefully I'll review Batwoman all the way through. Hopefully it's a good show. I've heard good things about the pilot. Honestly, people who saw the pilot at San Diego Comic-Con said it was good. So, but as I said, if there's a whole bunch of this suit is literal perfection, it will be perfection when it's made for a woman. And all kind of jokes like that. Well, no, they're not even jokes. They're being serious. That wasn't even an intentional thing from me, by the way. My brain just registered that as a joke. I won't be able to watch it. Yeah, I even though like the Batwoman script got leaked for the first episode, I don't want spoilers. It would just make me not excited and engaged when I'm watching the episode. Just like the Joker movie. I know some people can't help themselves when but watch the leaked Joker clips or the Joker script, read it, but I don't care. Like, I don't want to ruin the experience for me. I truly believe, and I can't guarantee this because it's subjective, but I don't see how a movie going into it, knowing the whole plot and how it ends, is more enjoyable than me going into it not knowing what's going to happen. I don't see how that's possible. But fair enough, fair play. Some of you guys love reading the leaks. Some of you, I guess, could argue would be excited watching it play out on screen. But I personally think that I would be more excited witnessing it completely unknowingly, what's going to happen. So yeah. Yeah, Ruby Rose did say that the show isn't for old white men, which I really did, turn me off again. I even tweeted saying, does Ruby Rose really think that the show, does she really think that people who don't like her show is only old white men? Which is, obviously completely so far away from the truth. And the fact that, in my opinion, well, and to be honest, it does sound like she's deflecting from natural criticism that the show doesn't necessarily look that great for a lot of people. I'm not saying that. I think it, and I stand by what I said in my first trailer breakdown. I thought that, that first trailer, despite the cringy lines, it looks like a pretty cool, like, new Arrowverse kind of vigilante kind of show that I'm on board with, set in Gotham City. But, you can't dispel that all of the criticism that you've got, don't get me wrong, a lot of it is completely unwarranted, completely BS, but that doesn't mean that it's all old white men. That's such a blanket statement. I don't know. Yeah, she shouldn't have said anything. Do you know what? It reminds me of a Brie Larson-like thing to say. This is why people don't like Brie Larson that much. And honestly, I'm not one of those people who are just like, oh, SJWs, blame them for I'm not like that. I do try and look at both sides of the fence. But yeah, that Ruby Rose comment pissed me off a little bit, because it's like, come on, do you need to give me another reason to be not so excited for your show beyond some of the other things? But I am still looking forward, believe it or not, I'm still looking forward to watching Batwoman, but despite what a lot of people say about it. Some people really shit on it, but I think they shit on it a bit too much. Don't get me wrong, I totally get where you're coming from with it'll be literal, I can't even remember the line, it will be when it's for a woman, or like, can't let a man take credit for a woman's work kind of thing. So if every episode is going to be filled with stuff like that, then I can't watch it. But I honestly don't think Batwoman will be. I was going to do a video about this. Sorry, I'm getting such dry mouth talking. I was going to talk about how, despite all the hate Batwoman's getting, I don't think they're going to... Well, I could be really naive right now, or I'm thinking and wishing for way too much. But I really don't think that each and every episode of Batwoman is going to push that whole, what people are saying, man-hating agenda. I think, I could be completely wrong. I really could. They could include cringy lines, but in every episode, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think that it will be in every other episode, or every other episode there'll be something that makes me go, but as long as it's not every episode, I think people will be actually surprised. So Ankem, thank you very much for the donation, man. Just wanted to show my appreciation for your content, and here's a little joke. So you've read this text, right? Yeah, I've read it too. I thought you were going to give me a Joker spoiler there. I was just like, no. That would be one way to troll me. Send a super chat and okay, I'm giving people ideas now. But no, really, thank you so much, man, for the super chat. Thank you so much for watching my videos. At the end of the day, I don't like to sound cringe or anything, but I wouldn't be like making this content the way I am if you guys weren't watching. Like, at the end of the day, it's all you guys who are watching me. But thank you for showing your appreciation for the the effort I put into the videos. I really do appreciate that. Don't give Shark ideas. I feel like this is the thing. I said I was going to go 20 minutes ago. When I get like an hour into live streams, I find that I just don't breathe enough or something in between talking, that I just get such bad dry mouth. I'm like, please help. But I'll stick around for a little bit longer. We still got 72 people watching. That's 144 eyeballs on me right now. Or maybe you're just listening whilst you're playing a video game. I don't know. But yeah, thank you very much, Ankem. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Thoughts on Geeks Plus Gamers? Hold on. Is he the channel who wears like the Star Wars cap all the time? I'm really bad with names. I don't watch him. I think I've been recommended a couple of his videos a couple of times. I honestly don't know much about him, but from what I've seen of him, he seems pretty cool. I think the most recent one, actually, now you actually mention it, and we were just talking about Batwoman was him talking about Batwoman. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think he's pretty entertaining though, and I think, to be honest, I don't know enough about Geeks and Gamers channel to give you an informative opinion on it. But I think whatever he says is the cold, hard truth, probably. He's just saying it how he sees it. But yeah, I would have to watch more of his videos. I don't know if he covers Star Wars content, or I don't know. I just remember watching him recently and he had a Star Wars hat on. I don't know. Wait, so the CGH. Oh yeah, it's very questionable. Blah blah blah. Who was my favorite rapper and Stranger Things character? I don't think I have a favorite rapper, to be honest. I mean, I like all kinds of music. Not saying I don't like rap, but I just don't have a favorite rapper. I wouldn't say I'm heavily into rap. So, favorite Stranger Things character is probably. Damn, I've been asked this before. I can't even remember who I said, but I don't think it's Steve Harrington. I don't think it's damn. Dustin. No, I don't think it's Dustin. You know, I think a lot of people's favorite character is Dustin. I don't know. I like all of them. See what I mean about my indecisiveness? You know, it's funny because when I come to reviewing Flash and, you know, Titans and things like that, I will say things fairly decisively, I think. But when I'm asked a question outright, I'm normally just like, I don't know. I don't know if I like this person better. I don't know if I like that. Oh, Jurassic Dork. There you go. That's what I said last time. Hopper. Yeah, my favorite. I would say my favorite is Hopper. Thank you, Dork, because I remember answering this in the live stream before. And, you know, there was a new Stranger Things Season 4 little teaser thing today, guys, because they announced that it's been renewed for season, you know, 4th season. And they, you know, I think the teaser kind of indicates that the whole of, or at least a lot of the season is going to be set in the Upside Down. Am I wrong about that? What do you guys think? I was thinking, oh, should I do a Stranger Things breakdown? But then I kind of felt a little bit unconfident about it. Just because I never make the content. Wow, I'm just looking at the Birds of Prey trailer right now. It looks like the Birds of Prey trailer, guys, has been released in some theaters, like, just before Joker, and I'm literally watching the trailer right now. I mean, I'm not going to watch all of it. But well, I just completely forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, Stranger Things. Let me read your comments. In Russia, okay. The thing is, I thought, okay, it might not be set entirely in the Upside Down. But then again, I think it might be, considering what we saw at the end of last season. But, like, what about the kids? Like, it's not like they're going to fly to Russia. Unless a portal is opened and they go through that portal. I don't know, man. Like, who knows? Whenever I speculate about these things, I often stop myself speculating. So I just think, at the end of the day, like, who knows what the writers have written? And most of the time, we can't predict it down to a T. So... bro, I watch your video every time, bro. Do you listen to the gigs? No, but thank you very much for watching me, man. I can't say thank you enough for watching a lot of my videos. Sorry, I just got distracted by the birds. I keep seeing the Birds of Prey. I've got my Twitter feed open on my other monitor, and I keep seeing, like, Harley Quinn. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I don't know. Anyway, I shouldn't watch... I can't even hear it, but I'll react to that properly tomorrow. And I'll give my immediate thoughts on it, so hopefully I can do that. Yeah, the Upside Down will serve as portals. But the thing is, how are they really going to have a portal in their hometown again, so they could go to Russia? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe opening one in Russia, like, splits the crack open again in their hometown. I don't know. Do you use a VPN for Netflix or Titans? No, I mean, I get to watch Titans early. Thankfully. If they did a CW hero show, what would you want to see? Like a new show? I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know, man. The thing is, whenever I get asked this, I just want to see new DC Universe shows. Not saying I'm not a fan of the Arrowverse, trust me, I am. But I'm just saying I love the DC Universe approach to their shows. That, for example, if you ask me where would I want to see John Constantine next, I want to see John Constantine on the goddamn DC Universe streaming platform. That would be amazing. So yeah, please. I don't think Birds of Prey looks shit. I think it looks pretty fun. I think it's going to be definitely a different type of DC movie, but I think it will split a lot of people's opinions, though, in the fandom. I think people will be like, this is not what I expected for what you do with these characters, and some people will be kind of more on board of it, and they'll just be like, hey, I get what you did there, I respect it, it was fun, blah, blah, blah. But, who knows, really, what they're going to properly do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reacting to that tomorrow. I'm 100% excited for Joker Radeon. Very excited. I'm just gutted. I'm gutted that I can't see it when everyone else is seeing it. I'm seeing it a little bit later. So my review will be up this Saturday for Joker. If anyone wants to know when my Joker review will be up, it will be Saturday. Hopefully, unless something goes terribly wrong. What are your thoughts on Joker not getting a sequel? I do not mind whatsoever, because it doesn't seem like it's the kind of film that would get a sequel. Not only does Joaquin Phoenix not really seem like the kind of bloke who would do a sequel film, I never thought, even at Joker's conception, that it would be getting a sequel. Would I watch the Snyder Cut? Sure. If you gave me a copy of it, I would put it on. Would I pay for it? I think so. I don't see why not. I think, all the stuff surrounding it, I would definitely give that a go. But yeah, I said I was meant to be going like half an hour ago now. So I'm probably going to end the live stream now, guys. But if you want to carry on this discussion with me, you can do so in my Discord server, which I definitely recommend checking out. Yeah, I'm going to leave the link in the live chat right now. Do it. Do it. Join. Do it. Click on that link. If you guys have Discord, join. If you don't have Discord, I don't blame you for not joining. I mean, I recommend getting a Discord app or clicking on that link. Join the server, talk, make some friends, talk about, I don't know, whatever you want with me in my server. I'm very active in it. Some will say that I'm not, but I am. And yeah. Yeah. More fun for the mods to filter through some trolly new members, maybe. Who is my favorite Stranger Things character? That would be Hopper. We went over that earlier, but not sure if you were here. But join the Discord server. Do it. Oh wow, I think a couple of you have joined. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream. I've said that so many times. Goodbye. I'm sorry to those of you who have just joined. Sorry that there's no video today as well. There should be a video tomorrow, right? Yeah, as I said, I'll react to Birds of Prey. I'll try and get another video out as well. I think I'm working on a Flash video at the minute. And yeah. Other than that, guys, if you want to speak to me, you can do so after this live stream in the link that I just posted in the live chat. Wherever that... Yeah, it's right there. The link's right there somewhere. Yeah. There. No, there. Right. It's coming. It's right there somewhere. Goodbye. I'll see you guys.